Hello, my name's Craig White. I'm one of the directors of Modcell, the company that makes the Bale House behind us. We're at Bath University, and the university hosts all the research work we're doing here that's funded by the Technology Strategy Board. And what this is a demonstration of just how powerful the use of renewable building materials can be in construction. Well, the reason we're standing outside the Bale House today is that we're actually doing part of the research work here with the University of Bath to bring the temperature of the house up to a fixed temperature and then see how much energy the building loses over time. And then what we'll be able to do is be able to predict how energy efficient the building will be for family use. The reason we're trying to come up with a different way of building buildings is driven by climate change. 45% of all UK's carbon dioxide emissions actually come from buildings. And if we try to take standard house building technologies and bring them up to zero carbon, which is the target we have to meet, they would become too expensive. So we have to think very differently about how we build our homes, and Bale House is a response to that. So we're standing in a house that's made of materials that predominantly grew, materials such as straw, hemp, lime and wood. All of these materials are renewable, which means we can replenish them over time without diminishing the planet's resources. And the real clever trick about them is that they use photosynthesis in growing, and photosynthesis captures carbon dioxide out of the atmosphere, puts the carbon into the structure of the wood, straw and hemp. So this is actually a domestic carbon bank, and the more we build of this, the less carbon dioxide we have in the atmosphere. So a building made out of materials like the Bale House has a performance way higher than most conventional buildings. So for example, the insulation value of straw is 3 times higher than the building regulations require. That means that this building is technically called a zero heat home. The only thing we need to heat up is the hot water for your shower and the bath. We don't need conventional boilers and we don't need radiators. So we can reduce an average family's heating bill by 85% and at the same time reduce the CO2 emissions by 60%. So this building isn't just a prototype. If somebody wanted one of these houses today, we can supply that, and we can supply that near to the cost of a conventional house. It falls within a band of about 20% variation between the cheaper end of the market and the upper end of the market, and we sit in the middle of that. So it's commercially viable today, and we're looking for people to purchase it. Without the support that the Technology Strategy Board has given us, and the first support we got from them was to look at the proof of concept for the cladding system, the actual panels themselves, which started about 3 years ago. We completed that, and all of that went very successfully. And the Bale House is actually the next step in that support, to take the whole of the system and put it into a whole house design, and that's what we see here today. We believe that Modcell and Bale House will be a disruptive technology in the construction sector, and we're very excited about where it might go. And we've just submitted for the Technology Strategy Board's Clean and Cool mission to America, where we'll take the idea and present it to an American investing audience to see whether they can help us grow this vision globally.